Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritualism New Zealand YouTube channel, where we do a series of mini seminars. Very fortunate to have with us Michele Courage from the Hawke's Bay in New Zealand, who describes herself as a multidimensional and light code worker, which doesn't at all describe that she does, but that's it in a nutshell. Welcome, Michele. It's really you here.
Oh, thank you so much, Kim. It's so lovely to have a chat again with you. Always enjoy our conversations.
Me too. Right. Today's topic is dragon energy, and I am so looking forward. I have a whole range of questions to ask you, and the first one being is dragon energy.
Oh, goodness. Okay, where do I start? Dragon for me, it's such a comforting energy to know that this energy has my back. So when I first started with the dragons, I was quite being in spaces and being with people that were severely compromised, or that I could be compromised. I had a little bit of fear around, handle all the energy that was coming around and coming in, so when I first started, which was about 9 years ago, working with dragon energy, I got introduced to the dragon energy, and what happened was I suddenly had this confidence. This energy had me in any situation and then as it unfolded and I had a look and I started energy, because it's like a radio frequency, you just got to tune into it. As it started getting stronger and stronger, I realized the strength. I always say, it's like using a feather duster and then using a vacuum cleaner. It's so strong, it's so potent, but it feels so benevolent and strong. So if you go and you do an exercise to meet your personal dragon, or any dragon for that, dragon energy, we call it a dragon energy. I mean, it's a name for us humans to identify. I really strongly encourage people to try and get into the energy of it rather than the naming of it and getting it like that, because that's a very human 3D way of looking at it. It's the energy that you're bringing into your life to work with, to help you. And every single dragon energy is connected into an archangel. So it's kind of, they do the work of the archangel, and they've been designed to move in and out of the different dimensions more easily, so yeah, I hope that answered this question.
Well, I mean, in a mini seminar, we can only touch the surface, really, can't we? So just to
Totally.
get a sense, So the dragons are particularly powerful at helping people with what?
Mainly for clearing energy. So clearing stuck energy, clearing your path. You can use different dragon energies for protection. And protection is such a icky word, but it is really, it's clearing your energy field so that you can move through an energy field that is compromised, or you can work with people who have got compromised energy, and you can help to clear their energy field with their permission, of course. You can use it to work with the land. So using dragons, specifically the earth dragon, I absolutely adore working with that energy. It's so grounding. It helps people to ground when they're very flighty and sort of easily, I'm quite like that. I can woo, if you can work with the dragon energy, the earth dragon is just such a very grounded, calming, but also one of their special trays is to go into the land and clear the land and the ley lines. So if you
Oh,
go to a place and you feel it's got very icky energy, you would use, because dragons can only do the work when you ask them to do the work. They're contracted to only be able to do stuff when a human asks them to work on Earth. So you would ask the Earth Dragon to come in and clear the land. And I've done that when I've been in Bali, and I'm very lucky. I can see I often see what's happening. And all these amazing dragons were just doing this in the land, under the earth, in front of me, just clearing as I was sitting in this temple area that had been obviously people go and dump all their stuff there. They're releasing. And what happens is the earth absorbs all this energy, and the energy feels heavy when you walk into a cemetery, when you walk into a hospital, all those places. It's a very heavy energy. And what it is that the buildings and the land has actually absorbed that energy into it, and using the dragons to clear it helps it. I mean, I'm going to tell you a story what happened to me. I decided, I was at Auckland Airport, and I had about an hour to wait for my flight, and I thought, you know what? I wonder if anybody's ever cleared this airport. I think I will ask the dragons to come in and just clear the airport, clear the energy, and you use the fire dragon to take the energy that's been reshuffled and upgrade, sort of whatever, and the fire dragon will take it away. And I'm sitting there and I'm working and I'm doing my thing, whatever. And next minute I open my eyes, I look on the board, and every flight is cancelled, delayed, cancelled, 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 cancelled. I thought, nothing happens in this world that is not like
Like a
by
coincidence.
coincidence.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it took about an hour and a half for all the flights to come back online. And I still don't know what happened that day, but all I know is, oh my goodness. And that is the power of the dragons. I have countless stories of that kind of thing happening, where it is it actually happens. And if you tuned in, you'll realize, wow, that was what happened. So very powerful energies. I do always say to people, be aware of working with the dragons, because it is a very powerful energy, but blows your mind, and they continuously blow my mind.
Well, if people are a little bit intimidated by the strength of the dragon energy, what would you suggest?
I would suggest connecting in with your personal dragon. So, what I normally do, I do a guided meditation where I ask people to just invite your dragon energy in. And not everybody's ready to work with dragons. Not everybody is contracted to work with a dragon energy. But if you're fascinated by them and you really enjoy them, you can also invite the dragon energy that's going to work with you. Not every one of them. I am a master clearer. That is what my job is. So clearly, I'm going to work with powerful energies. But it doesn't mean to say that if you're contracted to do something else in this lifetime, that you can't work with a dragon energy that is in balance with your soul alignment, with your soul purpose. So it depends on which dragon you connect into. There are many, 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 many dragon energies, obviously. So yeah, I mean, there's four main ones that I work with on a daily basis, and I say daily, because of the clearing properties. But yeah, I mean, you could work with a gentle dragon energy. I remember when I was in Bali, I was feeling really uncomfortable. I had a huge, huge sort of shift when I went to Bali, as I think many people do. And I called in, I was feeling really alone in this world, and I called in a personal dragon. I just said, please, can you come in and give me some kind of information or whatever? And I remember this beautiful, beautiful dragon just coming in and it's an energy that comes in, and I could just feel so held by it. So yeah, it's about fine tuning into the correct dragon for you right at this moment. So, you never be scared, because fear is obviously such a lower vibrational energy.
Mm.
So, I would be curious, and if they pique your interest, then go for it. Figure out if you want to work with these powerful energies, but they're not only powerful, they're just soft and glorious and supporting as well. Just depends on what your job is here.
True, true. Okay, so dragons can help humans make a shift, and they can make a shift in the land. Are they making a shift in the world as we move forward?
Yes, they are. As the more people come online with the dragon energy, they've only come into our sort of awareness in I think if I remember right, it was 2012 where they actually came into our awareness, and they actually came in because our vibrational energy had reached that point on Earth where we could actually work with the dragons. And and the more people become more relaxed and working with them, the more obviously we're going to be able to ask the dragons to help clear buildings. It's you can ask them to clear your local hospital. You can ask them to go into an area that has got a huge amount of warlike energy, and help people in that situation. There are, for the animal lovers and the bunny huggers like me, I work with a beautiful dragon energy that helps animals and also helps people working with animals. So yeah, there's many dragon energies to work with. But yeah, like I said, it's a radio frequency that you just have to tune
Mm,
into and
mm.
work with all the time and every day, and build that connection with. It's the same as building a connection with archangel energy, and with Jesus energy, and the different energies that we work with.
So, if the dragons could give us just one message at the moment, what would be their main message?
Please use us. We're here. We can't wait to help you and I really believe this. I'm getting so overwhelmed at this moment. The energy from them is it's almost beseeching in the way that they are asking us to please, please, please connect in with this realm, and so that they can help us to clear the energy that is the darker energies, the energies that are not serving us, quicker on this planet.
Wow, we certainly need that. We really do. We really do. So I would love to ask you loads more questions, but this is just a mini seminar. So I'm going to finish off by asking you about the dragon course that you run.
Oh, yes. So because I just believe so much in these dragons, I wanted every person to be able to tap into just four dragon energies. And the four ones that I use, the main ones are the earth dragon and the fire dragon. Those are the two. The fire dragon is incredible. And then the water dragon and the air dragon. And those four energies, if you don't work with any other dragon energies, those four are your introduction. And I know when you work with them, you will open up into more. But this course is a self-guided course. It's just a series of 9 modules that you listen to and work through, and each dragon energy, there's an introduction about it, and then an attunement where I guide you through meeting this dragon energy. And it's an incredible course. I'm so proud of it. And yeah, it's available on my website, michellecourage.com. That's Michelle with one L, michellecourage.com. There's not many of us in the world. And and it's under the dragon course right at the top. I've actually labeled it dragon course. And it's a one-off course. And then as a bonus, you get to have an hour session with me once you finish this course. So, for any questions or help or anything like that would be, I've added that in so that can,
Mm,
help uh, people who are just starting on their dragon journey to just get a bit more uh, fine-tuned in with it. And obviously, through that, working in my energy, you'll have a clearer path into the dragon energy as well.
Wow, that sounds fascinating. That's really good. So what I will do is I'll put Michele's details below the video, but check out her website because she does so much more than this. I've known Michele for oodles of years now. I don't know, maybe 12 years. And I've seen Michele develop a whole range of services and just become so much more involved in the spiritual world and so much more skills. And it's just been an amazing journey to watch. And it's still ongoing, isn't it?
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot. It's so, I always have such a chuckle around my surname because, I do need courage because my path that I'm on is it's a very singular path and on my own. And yeah, I'm working with galactic energy all the time. So it's not like I can ask anybody. Most people are not on the same wavelength around working with Pleiadians and Andromedans and Archangel Metatron. And so yeah, it's been an interesting journey. And I did start in the beginning, like, oh my goodness, it was so overwhelming, but I was determined to go through it. But need having the dragons at my back, I felt so safe in this whole process because, working with galactics, you don't know what you're opening yourself up to. And having the dragon energy at my back, knowing that they've got me and they'll support me and they'll let me know before, if anything is not untoward or whatever, or know when to shut something down. I couldn't have done it without the dragons.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Look, thank you so much, Michele. It's been fascinating. And I think I'm going to watch this video again a few times because it's one of these things where you don't get the whole meaning unless you really absorb it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if anybody is watching this video, understand when you are connected in with two human beings that are working at raising their vibration, like I know you are as well, when you raise your vibration, your energy field rises. And when you connect in with that kind of energy, you are getting almost into like a slipstream and it's more accessible. You get more access into higher frequencies.
Mm.
So yeah, it is just a fact, of how it's working these days.
All right. Thank you so much, Michele. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.